In a nutshell, string theory tries to answer a question that has a history going back to the ancient Greeks. It's the question of what is the stuff in the universe made of? What's the basic ingredient making up anything and everything in the universe? So in concrete terms, you know, if you take anything, so you just take, say, this picture of the monument in Washington, D.C., and if you were to take this and slice it in half, slice that piece in half again, keep on cutting and cutting and cutting, what's the ultimate smallest thing that you come to? Now, in our age, certainly we've learned that you come to atoms sooner or later, but we've also learned that they are not the final word because they can be split into smaller things, little electrons that swarm around a central nucleus, which itself has yet smaller particles. They're known as neutrons and protons, and it doesn't end there because in the late 60s we learned that inside neutrons and protons are smaller particles known as quarks. Now, string theory comes along and adds one more layer to that. It says deep inside an electron, deep inside a quark, deep inside any particle is a little filament of energy, a little vibrating thread that kind of looks like a string. That's why we call it string theory. And the wonderful idea is this. Just like the string on a violin can vibrate in different patterns, which our ears sense as different musical notes, these little strings in string theory also vibrate in different patterns. Now, of course, we don't hear them. Rather, we see them as the different particles. That's the idea of the theory. Electrons are strings vibrating in one pattern. Quarks, strings vibrating in some different pattern. That's string theory in a nutshell.